Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, we have 4-wheel drive, buddy.
What is up, everybody? I'm John.
I'm Isaac.
And we are Cars and Cameras, and we finally got some new front axles to put in our Polaris ATV to make it a 4-wheel drive 4-wheeler. And we actually have some plastics too to mount on it if we can get them to fit. But first, we need to address a whole bunch of comments in the last video. Man, you guys are not happy with this thing, or some of you are really not happy with it. A whole lot of people were saying that we have a high and a low range on this 4-wheeler and that you think we are stuck in low range. We don't see anything. We gave it a look over, did some searching online, and couldn't find a whole lot of information about it. Our shifter has an H, N, and R, and it only has those 3 positions. It doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Unless it's electronic.
Yeah.
Could be an electronic high or low. I don't know. That's going to be the light switch. That's turn signal. That's horn. But there is a switch up here, but it's just a switch, all-wheel drive, and 2x4. That's all we got there, and all we have is H, N, and R. I do not think that this thing is equipped with low range. I think that's it.
I hope it is.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, and again, this is a 2007 Polaris Hawkeye 300. If you know about these particular models, let us know if it has low and high and where we can find it. But anyway, guys, give us a break here. We're new to this 4-wheeler game, and our engine is performing just fine. It's just not geared right. So with all that being said, you want to try to make a 4-wheel drive?
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to work on the Polaris.
So we need to mount a battery on it and part of our wiring harness, but it's okay because we have all that stuff. So we went out and bought 2 of these brand new axles. They were like, I think, 200 bucks for the pair. And it actually took us like quite a long time to figure out, to finally nail down what kind of 4-wheeler this was. The VIN number's all scratched up. So we had to spend like an hour on the tech support with these people. But we finally figured out, like we said, 300 2007 Hawkeye. So anyway, we have these axles. They should go right in, knock on wood. Let's do it. That'll do it. That was quick work.
Yeah.
There it is.
Sweet. Pull this out without pulling the axle apart, but this one was already done. Pry bars? Alright. There it is. See the round spots?
Yeah.
That's where the balls ride in the slots. And there's supposed to be a cage keeping them all in line.
So we're having a really hard time with these little rings that go on the end of the CV axles. This is the one that was supplied with the new axle. And you can see where we've been hammering it on. It actually is like coming into contact, and it's just not going in. And we're reusing...
That's it?
Cool. Reusing the old clips on the old axles. We got it in no problem. So it'll be fine, I guess. There it is. Once we knew what to do, the other axle went right in. We reused the old metal rings. Probably not supposed to do that, but it just wasn't happening with the new ones. So we stole the Trail 70 battery, and we're going to test to see if it works, right? By just putting power to it.
Yeah. Just spin the tire, show that nothing, the axle's not moving. Go ahead. Let me try the other way.
Okay.
I don't think it matters which way. Alright. Maybe we need to jack up the back and spin the axle and stuff.
Alright, we got it. All we had to do was just jack the back up and spin the rear wheels. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. We have 4-wheel drive, buddy. So we should check the fluid in the front diff.
Yes.
We should probably check it in the rear too.
Yep.
And can be ready for our test.
Yes, sir.
Peyton's passed.
Peyton's passed, man. I mean, you're already muddy, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna mount this in front of the steering because we want it to be somewhat out of the way of mud, and we also want it to be sprung.
Now, what size welder is this? This is a 210.
This is the 210.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask.
A lot of comments, yeah.
So, and I never seem to remember exactly.
It's the 210 Power MIG.
By Lincoln.
By Lincoln.
All right. Let's get the battery on it and get it wired up. Then we can
test it
out.
Yeah. So it is another day out here. We have a little bit of light. We're gonna test the 4-wheel drive. We forgot a muffler. That thing actually works so well. And we're just gonna let it dangle. Peyton pass, right? Peyton pass. Let's go straight for it, man. Works like a charm. Switch is off. Probably got that. Oh, there it is. Four-wheel drive on. I'm going through there. All right, do it. It's two-wheel drive until I get stuck. Yeah, see if it can do it. Sweet kill switch. I think that is a win, dude.
Dude, I barely got muddy.
Yeah.
That header gets hot though.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not even close to it.
We need to finish up that the little shield.
Yeah, the shield is a must. My leg did hit it. But dude,
it gets down, doesn't it?
It does.
So little scatter shield, heat shield.
Yeah, we need to do that.
And this thing will be done.
Yes.
So we figured for the chain guard, the fastest, easiest thing to do would be to take this GoPowersports.com 212 mini bike chain guard and modify it to fit over this pulley on this 420 engine. So I went out and bought a piece of 1/4 inch, 3 inch wide flat bar. I actually bought 10 feet of it. And I'm going to cut along this seam, weld in the flat bar, and then weld back in that piece there. Just because right now this thing doesn't even like want to try to fit. So I'm going to cut along there, see how well it's going to fit, and then weld that piece in. All right, so I've got my second piece welded in here just for a little bit of frontward protection. I'm already adding a ton of weight to this thing, and it's already really floppy, so I'm gonna need to brace it probably 2 or 3 areas. There's a great spot to brace it right there by the header. I can just run a small piece of flat bar down and tie into that header bolt. I can probably come up with something to bolt into the frame down here from here, and it's ideally gonna need somewhere to bolt up to on this side, because there's going to be a ton of weight hanging off there. So I'm going to add my my piece here. It's going to look something like that, just on the front, probably a little bit wider, and then I'll see where the best place is going to be to bolt it to the foot pedal there. Ike's here on his lunch break, checking out my progress. He had some valuable feedback for me. I put this tab in so I could drill a hole in it and bolt it, which it'll work, but the problem is if we have to move the engine forward or backwards, we're not going to be able to use it. Same would be if I mounted something to the foot pedals. Even if it was unboltable, we wouldn't be able to move the engine. So I'm going to tie into that bolt on the engine somewhere up here, knock this down a little bit more, and just brace it to the outside of the chain guard. Same with that bolt there, somewhere up here. So guys, I finished up the welding on the chain guard and I installed it, and holy cow, this thing is beefy. It feels like it's part of the engine now. I could probably stand on it. I don't want to, but I probably could. Yeah, we basically just took a Go Power Sports chain guard and turned it up to 13. The thing looks good. It should keep the pulley out of our legs, which is awesome, or get our legs out of the pulley. I think it turned out pretty good too. I mean, it's a little crude, but you know, it's fine. It's gonna do the job. It's thick, that's 1/4-inch steel, and yeah, it's gonna keep our legs out of the heat and out of the spinning wheel there. So yeah, in this video, we installed the new axles on this Polaris Hawkeye 300, and I made that chain guard with a little bit of help from Ike. I'm pretty proud of it. Hey guys, we are gonna have to end the video here. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, so I apologize for that. There was just so much we had to do prep for our event, Mini Mayhem, and it is now after the fact, and it was a huge success. We had about 120 people come out from Florida, from Delaware, from Washington State even, and they brought some really, really wild stuff. That video is coming soon. And actually tomorrow, we're leaving for Texas to go to Go Power Sports for a week. So we have a lot going on. But I just wanted to say we really appreciate you guys. And even though most of you guys cannot come out to our events that we have, the videos are going to turn out really, really well. So thanks for watching this one. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe. And this week is going to be jam-packed full of top quality go-kart mini bike content. So follow me on Instagram at CarsandCameras Reviews for all the sneak peeks. See you next time.